Good morning, Year 6. So today we're going to be looking at some missing digit questions, okay? So we're going to start off with some rather easy ones and they get harder as we go along. So first of all, here are some digit cards. So you've got 1, 4, 5 and 9. Find the 4-digit number that is closest to 5,000. So you can only use each card once. So I here would use your place value. So draw your chart out, so you've got your thousands, hundreds, your tens and your ones, okay? And I would start by putting the largest number in your thousands and so on, because you need to find the number that's closest to 5,000, okay? Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so let's have a look at the answer. So the nearest to 5,000 is 4,951, okay? If you'd have gone the other way and you'd have started with 5,000, it wouldn't have been quite as close. Okay, let's move on. So this is a similar sort of question. So Ron and Eva each make a 3-digit number from these digit cards. So you've got a 3, a 6 and an 8. Ron makes the largest even number possible and Eva makes the smallest odd number possible. What is the difference between their numbers? So the first thing you're going to have to do is create Ron and Eva's numbers. So remember, you've got odd and even numbers. So the largest even number must end in either your 6 or your 8. And the smallest odd number must end in your 3, okay, to make it odd. Once you've worked out their numbers, you then need to find the difference, okay? So remember, difference means subtract. You'd subtract the the smaller number from the larger number. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, then let's have a look. So, the largest even number is 836, and the smallest odd number is 683. So to find the difference, you'd do 836 minus 683, which is 153. Well done if you got that one correct. Let's have a look at this one. So Teddy says, 25% of my number is 24. What number is Teddy thinking of? So here, I would look at my equivalent decimals and fractions. So 25% is equal to what? Okay, I personally would change it into a fraction, okay, because it's easier to work out and calculate. Okay, once you've done that, you can do the inverse operation because remember, 24 is only the quarter, so you want 4 quarters. So what are you going to have to do to create 4 quarters? Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, let's have a look then. So, there's 4 quarters and you've got one of them. So you need to multiply 24 by 4, which is 96. So Teddy is thinking of the number 96. Well done, Year 6. Let's move on. Okay, so what are the missing digits here? You've got 30 something, add something 5 equals 111. So if I was you, I would first of all put this into my column addition. Like this, as it will be easier to calculate. 1, 1 and 1. So first of all, you need to find something that adds to 5 to create 1. But remember, it might not just be 1, it might be a number ending in 1. Okay? Pause the video now and have a go at this. Let's have a look then, shall we? So you've got 36 add 75 equals 111. Okay? So we're going to try and make 11 here. So what do I need to add to 5 to make 11? So 5 add 6 is 11. Okay? Then I'm going to carry my 1 over. So now I need to do 3 add 1, which is 4, and I'm going to try and make 11 again. So what do I need to add to 4 to make 11? I need to add 7, okay? And that would make 11, so I would have 111 as my answer. Well done, Year 6. Annie and Ron are each thinking of a number. I'm thinking of the number 6. The product of their numbers is 762. So you need to work out Ron's number. So have a think. The product of their numbers. So that means that they have been multiplied together. Okay? The product is 762. Annie is thinking of the number 6. You now need to do the inverse operation to work out Ron's number. So the inverse of multiplication. Pause the video now and have a go. Let's have a look at the answer. So remember, you're doing the inverse, which would be divide. So you would be doing 762 divided by 6 to work out Ron's number. Okay, which is 127. Well done if you got that answer. Let's move on. So here, Louise is thinking of a 4-digit number. Okay, so it's a 4-digit number. So that must mean that it has a thousands column, hundreds column, tens column, and a ones column. Okay, so here are some clues to the number. So the number lies between 4,000 and 5,000. So here you could have a 4 or you could have a 5. All the digits are different, okay? So in your hundreds, tens and ones, you can either not have a 4 or a 5. The digit in the tens place is twice the digit in the thousands place, okay? So have a think about that. The sum of the digits is 24. So remember, what does sum mean? So sum means when you add all of your digits together. So the sum of the digits is 24. So when you add each of the digits together, they create 24. And the number is odd. So it has to end in a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, or a 9. Okay? What could Louise's number be? So have another look at all of the clues, particularly this one. Pause the video and have a go and see if you can work it out. Okay, then let's have a look. So, the number could be 4,983, 4,389, 4,587, or 4,785. You could not have had your 5 in the thousands column because this clue here gives it away. It says the digit in the tens place is twice the digit in the thousands place. So that would mean that in our tens place we would have had to have the number 10. But we can't do that because we would have had to have the 1 in the tens place and the 0 in the ones place. Okay? Well done if you got that one correct. Have a look at this one. So, given that, the triangle, add the triangle, add the star equals 100, and the heart, add the triangle, add the star equals 78, we need to work out the value of the heart, okay? So first of all, we're going to take the first calculation. So we've got a triangle, add a star, add a star. We've got a total of 100, okay? So the two triangles will be worth the same amount, and the two stars will be worth the same amount. So if we divide 100 by 2, we will get the answer for the triangles and for the stars, but we would have 2. So then you would need to divide your answer by 2 to work out the individual amount for each triangle and each star. Once you've done that, you can then replace this triangle and this star here with your numbers, your amounts, okay? Take them away from 78. Your hearts will be the same, so then you would divide them by 2. Okay, so work out these ones first. So divide 100 by 2 first, and then you can work out how much each triangle is worth and how much each star is worth from there. Then subtract them from 78, divide it by 2, you get the value of the heart. Pause the video now and have a go. Let's have a look at the answer then. So 100 divided by 2 is 50. So that means that the triangles, both triangles are worth 50 and both stars are worth 50. So that means individually, the triangles are worth 25 each and the stars are worth 25 each. Okay, so here, one triangle and one star has a value of 50. So then we need to subtract 50 from 78. And that leaves us with 28. And that's for both of these love hearts here. So now we need to divide by 2, get the value of one heart. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. Well done if you got that one correct. That was slightly trickier. So this one is even more tricky because you've not got any values given. Okay, you've got to work out the values of each of these symbols. Okay, so you've got a triangle, add a star, add a square equals 100. A triangle, add a square equals 67. And a star minus a square equals 18. I personally would start by working out the value of the star. And you can do this by doing 100 minus 67. Okay, because as you can see, a triangle and a square are worth 67. Pause the video now and see if you can carry on the calculation. Okay, so this one is really rather tricky. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have a look at the working out. So you would do 100 minus 67, okay, which is 33. So that means that a star is worth 33. So then you can place that in here to work out the value of the square. So you would do 33 minus 18, which is 15. So the square is now worth 15. So now you can work out the value of the triangle by putting your values in here, like this, and here, and then you can do 67 minus 15 to get your answer for the triangle, which would be 52. Well done if you got that correct. And this is your next missing values number. So you've got to work out something multiplied by something is 25 to work out what the triangles are worth. Something add something equals 16 to work out what the love hearts are worth. Then you've got to multiply them together yourself to create two answers. Okay, so remember the triangles will all be worth the same and the hearts will all be worth the same. Pause the video now and have a go at this one independently. Okay, then let's have a look. So, each of these triangles are both worth 5, aren't they? Because 5 times by 5 is 25. Each of these hearts are worth 8, because 8 plus 8 is 16. Make sure you take care of your signs. So here, you're going to do 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125, and 8 add 8 add 8, or 8 times 3, which is 24. Well done if you got that one correct. Let's move on. So here, each missing digit in this sum is a 7 or a 3. So that means in each of these here, you've got to have a 7 or a 3. So you need to write in the missing digits. So I would work this out as in column addition. So you need 3 digits here that would add up to give you a number ending in a 9. Okay? Once you've managed that, it should be easier from there. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, then let's have a look. So your answer would be 73, add 73, add 33. Okay, because 3 add 3 add 3 is 9. If you'd have had a 7 in the end digit in the ones column, you wouldn't have been able to make 9. Well done if you got that correct. So this is your last question for today. So complete this diagram so that the 3 numbers in each line add up to 150. So that means that those 3 are 150, those 3 are 150, those 3 are 150, and those 3 are 150. Okay? Pause the video now and have a go at this one on your own. Let's have a look at the answers then. So, I would have started with this row because you've already got 2 digits in that row, 2 numbers. So you've got 90 add 40, add 20 is 150. So I would have done 150 minus 90 minus 40. Then you've got 20 in this row as well, which will help you to work out this one here. So you would do 60 add 20, which is 80, and take it away from 150, which would be 70. And then you've got 40 here and 80 here. So if you add them together, you get 120. And then if you minus that from 150, you get 30. And then I would always double check. So I would then add these 3 together, add these 3, add these 3, and add these 3 to make sure that they all added up to 150. Well done today, Year 6. I'll speak to you again soon.